Hello YouTube, Beatnik here, and I've got a Minecraft video for you unlike none other that I've done before. This is not a regular Minecraft playthrough. This is going to be a series I'll be starting on my channel showcasing all sorts of texture packs and mods and pretty much just awesome stuff like that. So this is the SDK gun mod, and it is full of awesome. It's got a ton of different guns and equipment and grenades you can use, and I'm going to be showing you all of those. And first off, we have the sniper rifle. So let's see what this can do. As you can see, it does not stand a chance. So at very long ranges, the animals want to disappear. So this is about as far as I can possibly get away without these piggies disappearing. So let's go for some no scopes, and we'll see what we can do here. Actually, let's go scope in. He won't be hopping for long. We have a creeper here, who apparently is bulletproof. What? There we go. Apparently direct impacts to creepers is not a fatality, but to pigs, it very much is. So as you can see, sniper rifle is very powerful. The downside is it only has 4 bullets, and animals do disappear at long ranges. So some of you may be wondering what texture pack I'm using, and I'm indeed using the Borderlands texture pack, and I thought it would be fitting to have the Borderlands character as my skin. But one person may wonder, how many cows can a bullet go through? Well, we're about to find out. I'm thinking it's not more than 1, but yeah, I guess it only goes through 1 cow. Now that is more like it. And let's see what we can do to these cows. As you can see, it just absolutely destroys them. Alright, so cows are pretty boring and pretty stupid and not that much fun to kill. So it's getting nighttime out now, and we're going to throw on my night vision goggles and blow up this wall. Now that is a nuke, and apparently it's bulletproof. But it's a little bit more powerful than dynamite, not a whole lot. I'd say about twice as powerful. So we're going to blow through that wall, and you're going to see what's on the other side. So that is a pretty frightening sight. Just a whole lot of creepers. But they're not match enough for a minigun. We're gonna tear through them. Alright. This is one way to get a lot of gunpowder, that's for sure. And I'm getting a little low on ammo. Oh god, I'm running out of ammo. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Ah! Oh no. Alright, well that was pretty entertaining, to say the least, but even more fun is killing chickens with a laser-guided missile. Now how this missile works is wherever you shoot it, your cursor will follow. As such, it will follow your cursor. It's more handy for shooting around a tree, but it's pretty fun just to... Maybe if there's a moving target. I do not know where that is going. Wow, that's he is a super chicken. He can survive rocket blasts. So as you can see, this gun is very powerful. It is like shooting a TNT. So the next gun on the table is the flamethrower, which, as you can guess, shoots flames. And I thought, well, what better to test the flame for than the wool of a sheep? So we'll see how the sheep stand up to 1,000-degree flames. Well, predictably so, these sheep are not so unflammable. They burn to a crisp, and it's really not. They are not having the best day of their lives. So yeah, I would really recommend the SDK gun mod with the Mo Creatures pack. They really go hand in hand. The gun mod is really overpowered, but the Mo Creatures are very overpowered, so you kind of need them to balance each other out. And if you're a fan of mods, then these are definitely two you should have, and this is some sort of space flower. But yeah, moving on to the next gun. Alright, so the next gun up is the AK-47. Pretty powerful assault rifle, but rather boring. Now we take this ATV, which kind of looks like a cardboard boxcar, but I assure you it's pretty cool. We can put AK-47s on the side of it to make this ATV just a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and hop in this. And the cool thing about this ATV is it can go up 45-degree angles, so it can make climbing mountains a lot easier. Now it can't go up 2 blocks, and it is a little bit glitchy, and if you go too fast it will crash, just like that. This is giving me a headache. Let's go find some pigs to kill. Alright, so the next gun up is the shotgun, which predictably so is pretty fatal at point blank range. And I know Counter-Strike gun sounds when I see them, and that is the Counter-Strike shotgun sound, as are all the other sounds. All the gun sounds in this game, I am almost positive, come from the Counter-Strike source game. I used to be an avid player of that game, and I know the sounds when I hear them. I wonder if we can... No, the shotgun does not affect the ground or any blocks. There is my... I don't want to get in it, no. I wonder if we can kill 2 sheep at once. Ah, almost. So there is a bit of a spread on this gun, but it is deadly from quite far away. Now the next gun up is the laser. It doesn't really look like a laser, but it fires lasers, and it runs on redstone, and it evaporates animals instantly. It also destroys blocks and lights flammable objects on fire. This can be pretty handy, as you can light trees on fire from a distance or destroy blocks from a distance. So the reason I like this is it makes, if you're not mining for minerals, it makes clearing out an area very fast, and you can do it from a distance, which is can become useful in quite a few applications if you need to even out a roof, something that you can't reach. And it does interact with the environment, which is pretty cool. If you shoot it at sand, it will turn into glass. And if you shoot it at glass, it'll go through the glass. So you could make a glass wall to protect yourself from creepers, yet still shoot them through the glass wall, which is pretty cool, I find. Now it also interacts differently with ores. If we take this diamond wall, for example, well, that's a shotgun, so we don't want to use that. But it will reflect off of it. So for example, we can see it shooting over there. It doesn't appear as though you can hurt yourself with it, which is good. Now the next item up is a nuke, which you guys have actually already seen, but we're going to bring it up to a bit of a bigger scale here. Now this is just like TNT sect, quite a bit more powerful, if I do say so. We're going to see what kind of explosion we can cause here. So yes, as you can see, quite a bit more powerful than the TNT. But I do have a video coming out of a lot more powerful nuke, so you guys will have to stay tuned for that. Alright, now here is the Desert Eagle. Now this is a pistol, and it is a one-shot kill for, I'm pretty sure, mostly everything. At least in the regular Minecraft. If you feel like completely destroying sheep with a Desert Eagle, then you may do so. It doesn't interact with the ground at all, as most of the other guns do not. So here's the MP5, pretty similar to the AK-47 in damage and recoil. The M4, on the other hand, is a 3-burst weapon, but really not all that exciting. Although this gun is very fun for taking out, you know, lots of mobs, because it is a 3-burst weapon. Again, it is very powerful single shot. And this is actually sort of a cool looking cliff here. Alright, it's nighttime out, and we need to get up to this cliff because if creepers are going to kill us. Now, how this grappling hook works is it hooks onto a ledge and creates sort of a ladder. It doesn't work all that great, and it has height restrictions, so you have to use it almost tier by tier. But it works like this, and we can climb up, take our grappling hook, and throw it up again. See, the problem is, if you don't land it perfectly, you do lose it, so unfortunately that can happen. But moving on. So here's all the equipment that comes with it, along with the night vision goggles that you've already seen, which don't really work that well. They just sort of apply a blue tinge to the entire screen. They're kind of cool, but, you know, technically useless. So we have a grenade, and as it predicts, as pretty much a throwable TNT. So similar to the rocket. I prefer the rockets, but these can be handy because you can lob them. If you need to get up on top of a tree to blow up a tree for some reason, you can do that. Now we have sticky grenades, which actually can be really useful. They stick, and they are pretty much the exact same power as a TNT or a grenade. The cool thing about grenades is you can throw them really fast. Now we have smoke grenades. These don't really do anything. They're more for looks, and they make your frame rate laggy, but I'll show you what they do anyway. There we go. They create sort of a cloud of smoke, but the particle effect is very frame rate consuming. If I get too close, I will lose a ton of frame rate, so we're going to back up from that. But again, sort of a cool effect. Now this is a stun grenade. This one I haven't used yet, so let's test it on a sheep. I don't think that worked too well. Let's get it closer. Whoa. Okay, so it stuns your vision, and I'm not sure if it affects the sheep, but at point blank range, it just makes your screen pretty white and hard to see. So this would be something possibly useful in a multiplayer server. I could see that being pretty fun. Now we have the scuba suit. Now this one is worn. That's very strange. I've lost my skin. Not sure about that. Now, I'm not sure if this gives you infinite underwater abilities, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, I've been sitting here for a few minutes now, and I haven't lost one bubble, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that it is infinite, which is pretty cool. This can be very useful for underwater building, fighting sharks, dolphins, you know, things like that. Everyday stuff. Now we have the SG-552, and I personally remember this gun from Counter-Strike Source. I don't know if it was called the exact same thing, but it was a gun just like this. It had a scope, and it was automatic with a rather slow fire rate, but incredibly powerful. And it wasn't even really the best gun in the game, but it was one of my favorites. And it's kind of nostalgic to listen to this, especially because it does have the same gun sound. However, I wasn't shooting pigs, cows, and sheep in Counter-Strike. I'm really hoping to get some Counter-Strike footage up. I think that would be a ton of fun. Counter-Strike is a game that's very near and dear to me. Alright, now this is the telescope, and I really don't have anything to say about it because it's pretty much useless. Moving on, you'll see the Molotov cocktails right away, which are they're pretty fun to use, and I mean, they're not really that effective, but they're pretty fun. And the video's coming to an end, so I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you want to give this video a thumbs up or whatever, go ahead and do so. The link to the texture pack and mod will be in the description, along with my Twitter and all of that stuff. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.